Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Javi, and from the Great Room Podcast, and I'm doing episode 15, March 11th, 2021. Um, I'm here tonight with my boy Mario
Hey everyone, what's up? How's it going?
and my cousin here, Ralph.
What's up, guys?
And of course, y'all know that each one of my boys has their own channel, so of course, we're gonna get into the subject of how do you want to be remembered. I've been having this for a couple months now in my head. Not that I wrote anything down, but I wanted to basically put it up to, not a lot of people talk about what's going to happen after you pass. Like, what do you leave? What legendary thing do you leave here after you pass? So, let me start with you, Mario. Have you thought about, like, what you've accomplished so far, man, here? Like, what major goals you have and what you want to pass on, man? You know what I mean?
Yeah. First off, thank you for having me here tonight. Appreciate it, and much love to everyone listening. Hope you guys are all doing great. But for your question, how do I want to be remembered or thought of or things like that? I guess the way I want to be remembered is somebody who was really patient. I mean, I guess most people who know me would see that, after knowing me a while, they'll probably pick up on that I'm a pretty patient person, and I give a lot of thought to a lot of the things I get into, and I try to inform people, like help them out in all different kinds of ways, even though they might not pick up on it or notice at first. But I try to spread a lot of motivational things. Maybe it might be a little thing here and there, and I think that a lot of people these days, they don't realize that there's a lot of people out here who try to motivate them, but in the littlest things they do. And some people might not notice that all the time. And a lot of people might take it for granted. And, even though it's not, a bad thing, that some people might not pick up on it at first, eventually, if the person is gone, you might feel see that void where there once was somebody who's there to motivate you and things like that. They'll be like, oh, hey, I remember that about this person. They used to tell me to do this, do that, and, try to reach for your goals or whatever. And I guess I see myself as that type of person to, like, push other people to be what they want to be, do what they want to do. Don't just depend on what's already there, like your regular, society norms that say you have to do this to be successful. Don't just depend on that. Look for things that'll give you freedom. Me, I'm just a really patient person who loves freedom. The freedom to do whatever you want, like nothing bad and shit like that,
Yeah.
but positive stuff that'll not only affect you but all the people around you. And that's a little bit of what I think. I hope people will remember me by, as just being somebody who wants to spread positivity into others people's lives and make a difference.
Yeah.
But I'd like to hear what our friend here, Ralph, has to say about. And I'll touch on more stuff later on, but I'd like to let him speak too.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mario, that you're very positive. For me, I think I'm very positive, but I really say what's on my mind, and to be honest, like I really don't give a fuck if you don't like my shit. I say what's on my mind. Positive, and then don't give a fuck about anything. So very outgoing for me. Say what's on my mind. Motivate, a little bit of motivation. That's probably about it for me. And then plus my channel, stuff like that. So I'm gonna have different stuff on my channel. Just that's how I want to be remembered. So.
You know, one thing that you said, Mario, is that you're patient, and I see that in you, man. You know, you work from home, and you know the things that you deal with, having to go through that as a challenge, because not a lot of people can do the things that you do now, man. Like work from home, and a lot of people get distracted from other things, and patience is big in life, man. Patience is something a lot of people don't have, including myself.
I don't have patience, not at all. No.
I don't have patience at all, man. And with you, you know, as a friend of mine, like seeing that, it motivates me, and it goes a long way, man. Little do you know, it's for other people, man, that you touch, man. As far as who you are as a person, it goes a long way, man, and that's a good thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But
You notice how a lot of the society like around us, it's built on everything's like instant, like instant gratification.
Yeah.
Like you get your deliveries, like sometimes even now the same day.
Mm-hmm.
You got apps, you stream a show whenever you want.
Yeah.
You get everything whenever you want. So
Yeah.
it takes a lot more to, I guess, be gratified or whatever.
Yeah.
I know that sounds weird, but because everything is so instant,
Yeah.
it's like it becomes harder to appreciate stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't
I
know.
was gonna say, man. What about you, Javi? You didn't say your part.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to touch on him being patient, because that's something that I do not have. I can honestly admit.
I need to work on that. I do. That's something because I have my daughter, so very patient. That's the thing I do need to work on. I think I'm doing okay so far. But yeah, so I need to definitely work on that with my kids. So patience. Yeah.
We have to pass the good part of us
Mm-hmm.
on. That's my point of making this episode. That we're not perfect, but
Yeah.
we try to every day we live as the day comes, and a lot of people have road rage. I know many people that I personally am attached with have road rage, and they do this and do that. But I mean, let's say we have kids. We don't want to deal with having to teach your kids this is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get mad too and this and that. But a lot of negative things are happening whenever road rage people are getting shot and this and that. I don't want to be that kind of person, man. We gotta. I feel like that there has to be a more positive energy with how we deal with a lot of things that get us mad.
Mm-hmm.
And that's including myself.
Yeah.
I let things get me mad. Little things that shouldn't be. It's not a big deal. It's like, okay, so it's over. So move on. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to pass my bad traits to my next generation. If I have a kid later on and this and that, even if I adopt, you don't want to
Yeah.
teach him or her bad things, man. So.
For my daughter, man, she has my anger. Like my daughter, she gets very mad, like the way I do. A little bit like my baby mama too. She does the same thing. So
And that's not a good thing. 'Cause she's only 4
yeah,
years old, man.
Yeah, she's
so
4 years old. So I'm like,
That's
you know,
too
I was like,
early.
hey, but she listens. She gets mad. She gets her little ways here and there. She gets mad, and sometimes she takes like a little chill pill. And when I'm getting mad at something else, like say if I'm getting mad at a driver, you know, I'm like, man, you stupid ass or whatever. And then she's like, Dad, calm down. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, that's what she'd be telling me, you know.
One thing we got to realize when it comes to road rage is that if nothing happened to you,
Mhm.
let it go.
Mm-hmm.
All they did is cut you off or whatever they did. Yeah, you're going to call them stupid or whatever it is, but at the end of the day, during that little X amount of seconds or whatever, nothing happened to you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Unless it happened to you, then the word is to forgive
Mhm.
over everything, man, because getting enraged and getting mad at little things, we tend to pass that on to the little kids and this and that,
Yeah.
and that's where the next generation is not, they're not they haven't followed the right, the right restrictions or whatever I want to say, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't find the word right now, but you know what I mean. But yeah, man, I think what I want to personally pass on as far as myself right now, like if I would look at all my bad traits, I think my good trait in life is my persistency. I'm very persistent. When I fail, I deal with it. Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Okay, I failed again. Let's do it again. That's one thing that I really want to pass on. That's positive for me. I'm very unimpatient, but I'm very persistent, which is one trait of myself that I really want to pass on. So, can you tell me one of your traits, Mario? Well, you already shared patience.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Yeah.
there another trait that you can say that you want to pass on to your next generation of,
Yeah.
in life?
Yeah, I was gonna say before that that I do see that you're really persistent. Like you're very ambitious. You go after what you set your mind to, and I give you props for that because I think that's definitely something I could see you passing on, bro,
Thank
and being
you, man.
remembered for.
Yeah.
But as for me, another thing I would think that I'm pretty good at is looking into like researching and stuff like that. I know it's not something that many people would consider like maybe that big of a deal, but just being somebody who likes to research and read a lot and just getting deep into a subject and finding out everything I can about it, and I guess that's something that helps me with ideas because I sit around all day fucking
Thinking.
and trying to find out what things I could do or what can I accomplish, and what's the next big thing out here that maybe somebody else hasn't thought about, and just things like that. And I think maybe my wife can pick up on that because she sees me on the computer or on the phone. I'll be looking up stuff. I'll be looking up stuff on the computer or on the tablet, or I'll be reading books. I got stacks of books laying around, and I'll pick them up and I'll read them. And it's just, I don't know, it's just that type of thing that is just built into me. It's not something I could say I can wake up tomorrow and just get rid of it because it's just who I am. But I guess that's just I don't know what you would call that or anything, but that's just one other thing that I would hope that if people got to know me, they would see that. And but yeah, that's my second trait.
What about you, Cuz? What would be a second trait of yours that you, I don't know if you shared your first, but you said you weren't really patient. But what would be one of your biggest traits as far as what you want to pass on to Anessa and so forth?
I would probably say, like, I like to get stuff done. You know what I mean? As in, like, even work or anything like that. If I knew we have a project to do, I'd rather get to it. You know what I mean? I don't want to waste no time.
Procrastinate.
Yeah. I want to get it done, get it over with.
Yeah.
Even
I see, like right now, as soon as you walked in, you're asking them, "So we're gonna do this podcast?" Or
yeah. See, I like to get stuff done, so I think that's probably something, that I can pass on to her. Get it done. Don't talk about it. Do it.
Don't
So,
procrastinate.
Yeah. Just do it. Get it out there.
Yeah.
And that's one of my good trades is getting out there.
Yeah.
So,
That's important because if you procrastinate
Yeah.
and you let too much time pass, it'll, you're not gonna get stuff done. So
Yeah.
it's a very awesome trait to have.
yeah. Like I'm always constantly just trying to promote my stuff out there and stuff like that. And, I was like, man, don't waste any more time. Like you said, just get it out there, man. If people don't like it, people don't like it. People do.
Yeah. It's just like Nike, man.
Just do it.
Just do it, man. Like, and
Nike
I feel
sponsor
you on
us.
that.
Yeah.
I feel you on that, man, because it's like how you gonna say? We were just talking about that, me and Mario, before you got here.
Okay.
Like having ideas, to get income going aside from your job, man. Like, okay,
Yeah.
people can wake up and be blessed with a job, man, but we have more talent than that,
Yeah.
and we got to put that forward, man.
You gotta push it.
And we got to use that to teach our kids
Mm-hmm.
and teach the next generation that that's the way to go, man, because your talents take you farther than your job, man. Like,
Mhm.
but it's all up to you to get the idea going, man, and put it forward, man.
Yeah.
You can reach out to so many people because people want to learn.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube is all about learning, man. Everything's on YouTube, man. Like, and that's the main thing I wanted to say. Like, not a lot of people would like to talk about how they want to be remembered because they don't want to. They might look at that as a negative thing. Like, to me, it's not
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, man, we all gotta go. But we're all gonna go. We are, but it's all about sharing the knowledge that you have, what you learned in life,
Yep.
where you stand, and where you can help others, man. That's what life is all about.
I like to think about it like, okay, let's just say if tomorrow, what are we gonna do tomorrow? What we didn't do today?
Yeah.
You know, what I mean, we can go tomorrow. So what are we gonna accomplish in that day? I like to think about it like that. So,
Yeah.
what are we gonna accomplish in that day? The next 2 days, So
Yeah.
you got to be pushing it. So
Yeah. I mean, the way I look at it is like this, man. The goal is to always be better than yesterday.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We always look for brighter days, and there is brighter days, man. Like just a couple of weeks ago, man, we had that winter storm here in Houston.
Mhm.
For those that you don't know really much about Houston, it's supposed to be hot, 80s, even during Christmas time. It's like sometimes we can, we just never know.
yeah,
But we weren't used to this, and and people took things for granted, light and water,
yeah,
very
Oh, yeah.
basic things that
Yep.
people don't really think about. But my point is that we gotta think about the simplest things in life, and the simplest things in us is the little things that we do that is not good.
yeah.
Being not patient, like myself.
Mm-hmm.
I
Myself
don't
too.
want to pass that to my kids or
Yeah,
show my girl or this and that. That's who I am. That doesn't define me.
Mhm.
But I want to learn. Every day we learn. But we see it in when we see it in other people, it helps you. Okay, you know what? It's not even a big deal, man. Go from point A to point B and you'll be okay. Like, that's not the end of the world just because you didn't get your Amazon package tomorrow or whatever.
yeah.
Be patient, man. Like, things will work out.
Mhm.
Things will work out. Is there a third trademark that you can say about yourself that you would like to pass on?
I would say just being helpful. Like, hey, if you need a hand, with the project, or if you want my input on something, or you need a hand with maybe moving, or
Yeah.
you need just being helpful. I mean, I've always been somebody who likes lending a hand, as long as I'm not being taken advantage of. I'm cool with you, and you're cool with me. Then hey, that's all I ask. Have respect, and be a friendly person to joke around with, and hey, that's it really. So to me, that's the last trait I would be remembered by, just being somebody who would be there to extend their hand to help them.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I think personally it feels good. It feels good when somebody asks you, in my opinion, do you mind teaching me, Javi? Or Mario, do you mind teaching me? Like, what is wrong with that?
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't have to involve money, man, like, at all. Like,
yeah,
I wanted to teach you as long as I don't like when people don't appreciate when
Yeah.
you're willing to do something for them or this and that.
Yeah.
In the long run, once they learn, they can do it for money. They can do however they can take that information however they want. But when it comes between you and them, appreciate what I'm telling you, because you can take this as far as being a millionaire just by you can have your own ideas and this and that. but there's a lot of people that don't appreciate.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that I do personally. I do appreciate when people do this for me, do this for me. Because a lot of people don't say thank you. They just say thank
Yeah.
you. A lot of people don't. They just, oh, okay.
I mean, there's times for me the same thing for Mario. If I choose my third thing, it would probably be
Yeah.
the same thing because there's a number of times where I help out a lot of people. I'm always constantly helping out, constantly.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't get nothing in return. I don't want anything in return. Just say, hey man, appreciate it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I agree with that.
Yeah. Appreciation is a big thing,
Mm.
in my opinion. I think appreciation and recognition, man. Like, recognize that somebody's, putting a hand out for you, man. It's all up to you to recognize and appreciate that these people are out there that are willing to help, man. Like Mario said, like, what is wrong with helping people, man?
Mm-hmm.
It makes you feel good at the end of the day because they're going to remember you that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to be remembered as an appreciative person, as a person that was always willing to help, and and so forth and so on, man. People need to appreciate more about what other people are doing. There's people that are saving lives, being called a hero. They even give up their life to save
To save
another,
somebody,
man.
yeah.
That's what they call heroes, man. That's how they're gonna be remembered, man.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, so that's a big part of big part of this episode, man, is being able to help others in the long run. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Don't be selfish. There's a lot of people like that.
Mm.
I can say that I'm not any of those. Like I said, I like to help people. I like to involve other people. Like I'm not very public speaking wise, but as far as helping people, like individually or whatever, I like doing that, man. So
I think that was one of our goals with this podcast, was just to get out here and help people just by talking about things
Yeah.
like this.
yeah, because not a lot of people are. They don't really, they're afraid to reach out to other people to do the same, man. So
Yeah.
people that do reach out, man, they're like, I need to do more of that, man. It
Yeah.
makes you feel good inside. It makes me feel good, man. Like, yeah, man, Javi helped me, man. It makes me feel good. Like,
Even when you think about it, like I mean, I helped you move.
yeah,
I helped you with
You
a
and
couple of
Mario.
things. Yeah, I helped
Yeah.
you with a couple of things. I don't want anything in
Yeah.
return.
Yeah.
Just say appreciate it. Thank you.
yeah,
That's all I want, dude.
yeah.
I'm not asking, hey, give me about $100, man. You know what I mean?
You
Nah.
know, and that's the sad part about life, because a lot of people like to involve money with
Yeah.
everything, man.
Yeah, that's a greed right there.
Yeah.
That's greed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Money comes and goes, man.
yeah.
I mean, hey, you mind if I buy you a taco wrap and you help me do this?
Shit,
Like,
buy me a beer and I'm good,
yeah,
man.
you know what I mean? Like something as simple as that, man. Like,
Yeah.
that's all you need, man. It's not about, hey, give me about $169, man.
It's like you don't need to, like, what's the word I'm looking for, man? I'm trying to think of just count how many times somebody helped you. Oh, I helped you out this time. I helped you.
Yeah.
You don't need to
That's-
count.
You don't need to be keeping track
Yeah,
of those things.
you don't need to be that. You need to do that shit in the kindness in your heart. So, that's what I do every day. I mean, there's 1,000 times where I help out a whole bunch of friends and I don't get nothing in return. Just say appreciate, man. That's good.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
That's true. The people that don't appreciate other people that are willing to help out of the kindness of the heart, look at that as power, man. Because a lot of people take kindness for weakness, and that's not the case.
yeah.
The people that think that they're the weakest, they're actually stronger than you, strong-minded as far as being able to take more and say, that doesn't hurt me. You know how they say, whatever doesn't kill me makes me stronger. That's the truth, man. People learn from that, and we need to teach our kids and the future of the generations that that's more than just what's in it for you.
Yeah.
They got to think about what's in it for them. Like, wow, they'll be remembered. So, my point of this episode really is to there's a saying that I want to put on a shirt, man. Like, I want to aspire to I want to inspire or something like that, man. But my point is motivate people, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I want to hear people say, I did this because Javi told me so, and look where I'm at now. I want to do this because Mario told me so, and look where I'm at now. I want to do this because Rob told me so, and look where I'm at now. Like,
Yeah.
just positive talk, man. Just positive vibes, positive energy, and learn from that, man. It's a real good feeling, man. So,
Yeah.
my point is this: I want to be remembered as a persistent person, as a person that don't give up, and a person that just is willing to help out, man. And and I put these episodes on here. It's 2021. I wanted to go until to the end of the world, man. If I can reach out to people and say, yeah, man, this guy did it, man. I heard his story, and everybody has their own story, and it's good. It's a good thing. So is there any other three things that you can think about, Mario, that you want to put out there?
Those were my top things that I want to just be remembered by. Just being patient, being somebody who's willing to help out and stretch their hand. If you need help, I'm there. The other one was just being somebody who was always persistent in learning, just always trying to grow and be a better person.
Yeah.
And that's really it for me.
What about you, Coach?
For me, very outgoing. Like I said, don't care what people think. Say what's on your mind. Say how you feel. That's the way to be, man. You got to be yourself, and just work hard. To be honest with you. So.
When you say you don't care what people think, Coach, one thing I take away from that is someone once told me at one of my jobs. He said, my mom once told me, because she had passed away, and he goes, my mom once told me, closed mouths don't get fed. So you don't care what people think. You gotta open your mouth.
Yeah.
Because if you don't open your mouth, like you said, you gotta say what you think, but not as far as trying to take it too offensively and this and that. But like speak up for yourself, man.
Yeah,
because if you don't speak up for yourself, people will run over you, especially at work.
Yeah.
They're gonna treat you like how they want to treat you. But I'm not trying to say that as an offensive way, but I'm saying like speak up for yourself in a way like nobody's gonna
talk down to you,
disrespect
man.
you
Yeah.
and look at you like you're nothing because you're this or you're that or this and that. Like, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's like, it's a good thing, man. But yeah, for the people listening, I just want to touch on the episode, but this is one episode that hopefully will be remembered for a while, for a long time. Speak up for yourself, take care of your family, love one another, and remember to never let it be just about you.
Yeah.
Let it be about helping people and lifting each other. That's what everybody needs more in life,
Yeah.
So any closing words that you have, Mario, over there?
Yeah, man. Just remember to like and subscribe to Javi's channel here and leave him much love. And thank you for everybody who's listening. You guys keep on pushing, man. Everything's gonna be good, man. It's 2021. We're here. We're alive. And God bless. Ralph.
Same thing. Subscribe to my boy Javi, and yeah, that's it.
All right, man. Y'all take care. And this was episode 15 for me. Y'all take care, and we'll be back. Have a good one.